hey, yo, how you doing, guys? It's me, the one AJ, representing 1/5 of them boys, the Ministry of Wrestling. So you know what that means. We're here. And why are we here? Because once again, it's Brightest time, people. The indie gods of the ministry, not the overall indie gods. I'm aware one's signed back to WWE and another one's in Manchester next week. So, I'm not in the mood to get in the ring with Shotzi. It's not going to be favorable for me. We're talking, of course, the three members of the ministry, myself, then the Tech and Big Tone. We are the ones who you will most likely see at all your UK indie shows. So we decided to have a little in-house competition. As I said, there are 3 tiers to the ministry prediction show as of 2026. We all work together in the prediction league, taking on other podcasts, and we are failing miserably. We are second to last. Some of the guys who think they know will be told to move along. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's in-house, not other podcasts. Then there is the Civil War, the one that you're all familiar with, the Ministry of Wrestling podcast prediction show, the one that is the most consistent thing on this channel. And then there is now the lower tier, and it's not knocking the indie scene, it's just that there's less of us in it, and that is where we go around and we're working on several shows. So we've got a Progress show that's happened, a Riot show that's happened, and here we are again for another Progress wrestling show. But as you know, guys, when it's Progress, we're all about Progress. When it's about Riot, we're all about Riot. It's all about the individual shows. We don't like to mix and match. We just love the UK Brit Rest scene, and that's what we're going to show love to. So once again, we are talking chapter 190 in the Electric Ballroom. Last time was in the Darkest Night. This time is in the Brightest Day. Chapter 190 is taking place. Now, guys, as you know, there's some Super Strong Style 16 tournaments taking place, male and female. I think on this one, we've got one male qualifying match. I don't think there's a female one, but hey, I don't think there's a male one at Manchester. So it's all mix and match. It's all exciting. It's all progress. There are some blood feuds being settled. There's some revenge taking place. There's family feuds taking place. There's a mystery opponent, and there's a champion in her first defense. So yeah, it's all going down pretty nicely down at the ballroom. So let's kick it off with a feud that's been in the making for a long time. Let's go with this one. Simon Miller versus Josh Holly, Super Strong Style 16 first round match. Simon, I absolutely adore you, and I know most of the ministry do. There's a ministry shout out from yourself, which we absolutely love, and I would love to see you go forward in this. But I'm going to go with Josh Holly. It's not that he's got into Simon's head enough. I just think Josh has been shooting his mouth off. He's wound up Simon a good few times, and Simon got the upper hand at the last show, I believe. Was it the last show? That was one show. He literally came out like the Justice League and defeated Josh Holly and Josh Holly's friends. And there's something in me that says it was 2 shows ago, actually, 188. But yeah, I'm going with this one here, and I believe that Josh is just gonna sneakily get through it because Simon's such a nice guy. Simon's too much of a nice guy, and Josh Holly isn't so much of a nice guy, and I think he's going to have a little dastardly way of qualifying and getting through. Doesn't mean that Simon won't get his revenge, because I think either way that this goes, this feud is far from over. So it's going to be a interesting one. It's always good to see Simon in the ring, a former champ, and Josh Holly's not one who's got a lot of victories under his belt. And I believe that this is one he's going to take, but it's not going to be clean. And yeah, I don't believe Simon's going to take it lightly, but sadly, I go for Josh on the victory for this one. Right, let's go from one feud to another. As you all know, Spike Trivet has returned, and he's asking the Progress Wrestling fans if we remember him. We do, Spike. And believe it or not, much to the shock of many Brit Rest fans, Spike Trivet is actually being cheered by the Progress fans. Yes, it's not something that happens, but Spike's not been in a lot of he's not had a lot of luck on his redemption arc. Everybody who comes back to exact revenge has been able to exact revenge, which is what Spike has said, but I think he would like a few more dubs under the belt. So he came out to talk to Charlie Sterling. That was just a conversation, and I'm waiting to see that match progress. I am waiting. But take your time, because you've given us Spike versus Dan Maloney, and you've given us Spike versus Big Damo. There have been some very good matches. After having a match against Damo, which is no small feat, a man who is also no small feat makes his way down. A former ally to Spike Trivet. We are talking none other than Bullet. Yes, guys. Bullet came down and was not on Spike's side this time. He's actually feuding with Spike, and it's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good because Spike left Bullet stranded all alone, and Bullet didn't appreciate that because he was always there for Spike, and now would have been a good time to return the call if you know Spike, but it didn't happen, and Bullet's now out for revenge. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Until Spike finds Spike, and if that does cost him the Progress Wrestling fans, then let it be. But until then, I believe the losses are going to continue. So sadly, for Spike Trevay, I believe that once again, he's going to take an L. Bullet, who is never any easy feat, will come out on top because Bullet is back. He's hungry and he's angry. So a hangry Bullet is going to lead to nothing but victory for Bullet. Spike, if you win, I'm going to be happy. If you lose, I called it, so I'm not going to be unhappy in what is the Ministry prediction show. But we're talking progress more than the Ministry show here. It's not looking good for Spike right now, guys. It's not looking good for Spike. I believe the villain, the Vulture, will find his way back to being him. If we are still along for the journey, let it be. But he will find that he doesn't need us. And there was slight hints of that at the last show in the Darkest Night. I don't know if in the Brightest Day will be in his favor. If it is, well done, Spike. You can do what you do with the fan support, and hey, Progress Gold should be along the way. But as I said, we have a hangry Bullet, and that bullet is aimed at Spike Trevay. We will remember you, Spike, but not for the right reason on this day. Right, now we move on to some tag team action. And this one sees a tag team who are well established, but not so much on the same page, taking on one half of a tag team who have a boisterous behavior, and another half of the tag team in this team. So these guys have tagged together, but not often. So as I said, one half of boisterous behavior, and the other one would go destination everywhere. Yes, guys, I'm talking about none other than Lykos Gym taking on Man Like DeReiss and Michael Oku. Yes, so this is an interesting one. As I said, Lykos Gym are actually good friends with Man Like DeReiss, but there was a bit of confrontation. It came out as a bit of a save, and then it ended up as a bit of a war because, you know, there's hammers and everything. You've stopped Car Noir, but then you're attacking each other. It's a bit there. So DeReiss has gone and found himself a tag team partner. And if you want to play, now we play because he found Michael Oku. If Leon's not available, that's a good replacement. You know, I'm down with this. This is going to be a tag team. This is going to be a tag team. It's going to be a tag team match. It's going to be one for the ages. It's going to be interesting though, because how do you work with these dynamics? A team that have worked together very well all over the country versus one that may have tagged to here and there. I'm not too sure. I believe I've seen them tag, but it's not the kind of, they've been foes for sure. They've not tagged up as much. But there's a redemption arc. There's a chance to see, you know, if Lykos Gym could be on the same page, this is a victory. If they're not, they're going to get torn apart. They're going to get eaten alive. One's the Progress champion, and what is a champ of champions, if you know what I mean. So, now we 0-1-2-1 versus the Wolves, you know. This is a tough call. Hey, we might see the redemption arc of Lykos, Kid Lykos. We might see Lykos to understand what Lykos has been up to and join the side. I'm torn on this one. I am severely torn. I think it's going to be one heck of a match. So with this, I'm torn. One heck of a match. Let's go with... I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. If this, by podcast rules, I would be out right now. But I'm going to go with... you got to give it to... No. I think I'm going to go Lykos Gym. I think Lykos Gym are going to do it. They've got that slight edge, plus the little dastardliness that when it doesn't work as a tag team, Lykos is going to do stuff out of his remit. Plus, if he does win, it gives him the opportunity to say he wants a title match, which he's been saying he wants. That puts him in that favor. So, you know, for the ability to be in a Progress title running, and Lykos is no stranger to that, I think he's going to be hungrier than DeReiss could be because it's defending and he's in a tag team format. So he knows his title's not on the line. Kid Lykos, on the other hand, has something to prove. So I'm going to go with Lykos Gym for the win. However, if now we 0-1-2-1 win, I'm down. I'm happy. Okay, guys, let's go for some. We've talked about a champion. Let's go with another champion who this time will be putting his title on the line. I am talking about none other than the newest family member to Moff Dog, because mother has got rid of her twin sons and she's gone for cousin Huxley. That's right, guys. We are talking Saxon Huxley with Session Moff Martino in his corner, taking on Gene Money with his twin brother in his corner. I hope the right one goes in the match. But yes, the Progress Atlas title is on the line. I love Gene. It's good to see Gene back in good favor with the crowd now, and him and mother are on the same page. But sadly, I think that's what's going to take him out. I think we have a reigning, defending, hungry champion in the form of Saxon Huxley. He beat Will Cruz. That was no easy feat. He defended it last show. Again, no easy feat, and he came out on top. And here we are. I believe he's hungry, and now he's got Session Moff Martina in his corner. She knows what those guys have got in their minds and on their side. They don't know what Saxon's got. They may know Martina, but they don't know everything. Saxon is fully equipped and ready to go. So with this one, as much as I'd like to see Gene holding gold one more time in Progress Wrestling, I believe now is not exactly the time, and Saxon Huxley will retain. You know what, guys? We talked about gold. Let's talk some more gold. We've gone from singles gold. Let's go for some tag team gold as we talk about the tag team champions, Diamond Eyes, taking on a team that everybody loves, Sunshine Machine. Sunshine Machine. Oh, guys, look, Diamond Eyes are on fire. Up and down the country, these guys are on fire. And now they've got Jay Joshua on side with them in Progress as well. Not a lot of people saw that coming. I was shocked to see it coming. I was happy to see it because I'm a Diamond Eyes fan. But I'm also a Sunshine Machine fan. And this is why I know this match is going to be amazing. Sunshine Machine are tag team golden magnets. No matter what company they're in, they hold gold. When they are on the right page, they will do it. However, I just mentioned something and I stick with it. Jay Joshua. There's a third man in Diamond Eyes. And that will be the advantage. It's going to be a hell of a match. The athletic ability versus the hard brass side of Diamond Eyes. It's going to be big. Look, we just talked Destination Everywhere. I talked to Michael Oku. This is the other half of Destination Everywhere. These guys are no strangers. Connor Mills is no stranger to tag team gold. He's holding it right now. He's holding it with Oku. He has got into Nico Angelo's head, and these guys are as vicious as ever. These two aren't strangers to each other either. I mean, they're not strangers to Lykos Gym either. They are a well-oiled machine. And now they've got Jay Joshua on side. Say less. So I'm going with it. I believe Diamond Eyes will retain. I'm very sorry, Sunshine Machine. You know, guys, it's all love. TK, I know at the last show we saw each other, it sounded like I caused a chant that wasn't in your favor. It's nothing but love, bro. But I mean it. This is Diamond Eyes season, guys. I think this could be the team of 2026. I'm calling it now. What Diamond Eyes have got going. They were amazing in 2025. 2026 has got nothing but more gold and more victories in their sight. So I am definitely going for Diamond Eyes for the victory. Now, talking of someone who's in hunt of gold, he's been a tag team champ. He's in pursuit of singles gold. He's entered Super Strong Style 16. He's hoping to make it Super Twat Style 16. We are talking about none other than Charles Crowley taking on, I believe it's someone who's been on WWE Raw recently, the hooded opponent. Yes, Charles Crowley, the twat himself, the spectacular twat, will be taking on a mystery opponent. There's not much known about this, so it's very hard to say who, what, where, how. But I will say, I'm excited to see who it is. I'm excited to see who it is. I don't know if it's going to be someone from Charles's past who's going to trouble him. I don't know if it's a newcomer looking to make a name for themselves. Either way, it's going to be a match. The advantage is this person knows everything about Crowley. Crowley may not know anything about them. They are prepared. And with that, I want to give it to them. I want to give it to the hooded opponent. The masked opponent, the unknown opponent. They may not be masked, actually. But Charles is coming in strong. Charles is looking to take away the victory from absolutely everybody heading into Super Strong Style 16. This could be his last loss, and then he comes back hungrier, or he proves why he's in the tournament. And this is what has me. This is what has me. That's it. There's no other words to add to it. This is what has me. And torn, if you want to know the words. That's what has me torn, people. I'm going to say... It's hard to talk about the technical prowess of someone or the speed or the aggression of someone that you don't know who they are. And this is exactly how Charles Crowley must be feeling right now. You know what? Let's go for it. Charles Crowley for the win. Charles Crowley for the win, because he's out to prove it this year. Charles Crowley is out for gold as well. And that cheeky little bugger is going to do what he needs to do to win. Okay, so congratulations to you, Charles. You got my vote. We'll find out how the other guys voted as well. And now, guys, let's go for it in what is possibly, and I believe it will be because it's the singles title on the line. It's one of the main titles. The main event. Yes, the Progress Women's title. A bit of a shocker to some people, but yes, we have it. The other cheeky little bugger, Alexis Falcon, is your new Progress Wrestling Women's Champion. And who is she defending it against? None other than the leader of the pack. Someone who is no stranger to Progress Women Gold. Held it for an absolute age and deserves to hold it for every day that she did. We are talking about none other than Alexis Falcon versus Rio. You've seen the video. If you haven't, go to Progress's page and check it out on Insta. These are two ladies from up north who are holding gold. They hold gold all over promotion, but there's nothing but love between them. They are best friends. And as Alexis said, this is nothing to do with gimmick. This is real. They are friends, and this is why it's going to be friendly competition. But we have one who has just won gold, one who is after gold. It's going to be hard hitting. They will hold nothing back because they know that's what the Progress fans deserve. It's going to be one heck of a barn burner. Both of these women put on absolutely amazing matches. So I'm looking forward to nothing but one heck of a barn burner in this. However, I need to make a choice in a winner. It's not just sit back and enjoy as a fan. This is a prediction show. You saw it at the beginning. I'm taking on two other guys. I'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to say that the winner of the Progress Women's Title Championship match is... And still your Progress Women's Champion, Alexis Falcon. Rio, one heck of a run. But it has taken Alexis Falcon forever. I think it was 5 years that she's been in the company. Forever to climb that mountain and get to the top and hold singles gold. She's not dropping it just yet. She's not dropping it just yet. I think she enjoys the taste of it. And with that, she's going to give absolutely everything she has and more to retain it. It will be friendly. I hope it doesn't go the wrong way. But the Wicked Witch of Wrestling, as she is known in some places, will definitely be the one to retain in this one. Nothing but I'm excited for one heck of a match between the two. And if it goes the other way, I will not be disappointed. This card from top to bottom has me very torn and not disappointed to see a victor in either one. Short of Josh Holly, if I'm honest. Nothing personal, Josh. I'm a Simon Miller fan. That's an up. You want to know why? There's why. But apart from that, it could go either way, guys, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. If you are lucky, I know this video is very late, but if you are lucky, head on over to DeReiss, go to progresswrestling.com and buy your tickets. If you can't buy your ticket, you haven't missed out, because hookedonwrestling.tv is the place to be if you can't be in the ballroom. There, you will be able to watch Progress Wrestling Chapter 190, Chapter 190 in the brightest day. I've got a fist up, not because I'm punching you, because it reminds me of the Green Lantern. I'm going to show you the picture one more time. If you don't feel the lantern, I don't know what's right with you or what's wrong with you. But that's the one. It's going to be one heck of a show. You can catch it live in the ballroom, or you can catch it on progresswrestling.com partner, which is hookedonwrestling.tv. And you know what? Catch it live. Catch it on a replay if you're out. It's Valentine's weekend. I understand if you're out. It's going to be a big one, guys. What is going to happen, because I've mentioned that this is a prediction show, but you've only heard my prediction, because there has been a previous Progress show, because there has been a Riot show, and to keep everyone abreast and for us to not really talk about other companies, I'm going to do an individual show which shows where we're at throughout this and know where the points currently are. And at that point, I will reveal the guys' picks. But for now, guys, my picks are there. I've got the guys' picks. We'll be watching probably online. You never know. There's a chance we may just rock up. If you see the t-shirts, you know what to do. Throw it up. But as always, guys, you love wrestling. We love wrestling. So let's talk wrestling. Comment below. Do press the like. Do subscribe. Do ring that notification bell so you know anytime that MO Dub is dropping a video. But until the next time, guys, enjoy wrestling. Enjoy Progress 190. You will not be disappointed. It is a show of shows. I promise you that. And then guess what? Next week, for the love of Progress, 2 weeks of Progress. I am so pumped and excited. I need to get another prediction video up, but that's another conversation all entirely. But until the next time, I am the one AJ. Ministry of Wrestling out. Have a good one, guys. See you soon.